Will the Titans team be able to save one of their own from the clutches of evil and defeat a ghost from Starfire's past? Well, let's hop to the pages of Titans issue number 7, a tie-in to the Beast World event, and catch up on this book together, shall we? So then, picking up directly from where the last issue left off, Titan's Tower was under siege by Xandar, the rogue Tamaranian and the real mastermind behind Brother Eternity and the new Church of Blood. In fact, when Corey presses him, we learn in a flashback that he was never loyal to planet Tamaran at all, even when he was acting as bodyguard to their royal family. Xandar had sold out his own people to the Dominators in exchange for information about the whereabouts of the Necrostar, his own personal god, which is just the sort of short-sighted thing I would expect the Dominators to do, never considering that maybe at some point in the future they might have to deal with their own space squid problems. Cyborg comes in to make the save, having listened to this story off-panel, and oh man does he end up getting in a funny line where he says, "Oh, so you were always an asshole, Xandar, and you were never actually being controlled by a spore? Cool, then I won't feel bad about shooting you in the face." Speaking of spores, and Titan's Tower is still locked down and the team is scattered throughout the building. Batgirl is trying to fight her way out of the flooded lower levels while also trying to dodge the new claws of Beast Nightwing, which, yeah, you guessed it, he turned into a fox, because these beast spores sure do love irony, don't they? I guess Dick Grayson was never going to become an ugly animal like a donkey or a stink beetle, right? I mean, if it was up to me, I'd have him become one of those baboons with the big bright red asses, but then again, I guess that's why I don't write for comic books. It's not just Foxwing the good guys have to deal with either, as they're still the matter of the brainwashed Tempest. It's here that the good guys figure, you know what, they're getting really sick of Tempest actively working against them, so Raven decides to teleport him away to another room in the tower so she can cure him of his spores. How does she do that? Well, mainly they just turn the heat up really high so the spore is forced to leave his Atlantean body. God, this panel ended up looking way more brutal than I think they wanted it to be. Also, if it was just that easy to get the spore out of Tempest, you probably should have done that a long time ago, yeah? Furthermore, when Tempest gets all heated up, do you think he smells like fish sticks? I think he smells like fish sticks. Now, you might also be remembering in the last issue, Xandar had said he came to the tower for the sole purpose of finding a member of the Titans team who would help him complete his plan. Naturally, everyone and their mothers assumed that he was talking about Starfire, but in truth, his target was actually always Cyborg, and it makes a lot of sense. Vic used his scientific know-how to send the Necrostar away in the first place, so if anyone could get it back, it's him. Xandar tries to take control of Cyborg with another spore, but Vic ends up walking away probably with the whole damn issue when he says, "Dude, for real, I'm half man, half machine. I don't even have most of the organs that the spore would need to grab onto. Now you fucked up, bro. Now you fucked up." This moment of shock gives Starfire the perfect opening to whoop this guy's ass once and for all, ending decades worth of a grudge basically in just one punch. And Corey's not done yet either. She also decides to free Nightwing from the spores by, get this, offering up her own stronger metahuman body before killing the spore with her goddamn teeth. Damn, Starfire is just not playing in this story. Of course, with Xandar defeated, the question becomes what the hell are they gonna do with him? They can't throw him in regular jail. Raven takes this quest upon herself, still very much in a vengeful mood for thinking that Beast Boy died because actively trying to stop a crisis that Xandar created. At first she says that she opened up a portal and sent him to the Phantom Zone, but no one actually believes that even Raven is that powerful. Eventually we learn she sent him to Purgatory, which is kind of like a Phantom Zone in its own way, though I get the feeling it might very well be one of those fates worse than death kind of thing as the comic comes to a close. And so that was Titans issue number 7, everyone, and overall it was mostly a lot of fun. Even if I also felt there were several factors that was holding it back from actively being great. For starters, despite being the major instigator of the Beast World event and the main villain of the first several issues of this brand new Tom Taylor Titan series, Xandar was defeated pretty goddamn easily, wasn't he? With his big evil multi-year plan in the making actively being hijacked by other villains like Waller and Dr. Hate. Again, I respect him having a deeper, more meaningful connection to Starfire, and he's not dead, he's just locked in Purgatory, so there's a good chance he could probably come back and be a threat later on. But I just can't get over how weird it feels that his defeat was ultimately just a speed bump in the bigger Beast World storyline. Now, there was plenty of stuff I did enjoy in this issue, mainly everything with Cyborg. He becomes the real key to everything for once in his life, and Vic gets in several really good lines I'm gonna remember after this story is done. Tempest is also officially back in the Titans fold now, and I have to wonder if he'll play a bigger part in the next story arc. So overall, I'd feel comfortable giving this one a 7 out of 10. It's far from perfect, but it's far from bad also, and that's certainly gotta be worth something. Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quests. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.